What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Let's get it, man. Uh, why y'all make me do this to you, huh? Y'all really want that Egoveli, huh? Is this what you want? Okay. I don't know why. I'm just trying to chill. I'm in New York. It's beautiful out here. Y'all want that Egoveli, huh? Listen, it's a beautiful day. Y'all made me do this to you. I told y'all 9, 10 times ago, stop fucking with me. Listen, I didn't want to have to do this, but y'all made me. It's a beautiful day. Why would you want this from me? Why would you want me to do this to you? Victor Perez, listen, I still haven't showered. I got to get ready for these fights. We got to make this do what it do in a short period of time. I'm Egoveli. I'm back. What up to everybody? But I got to get to these fights, and I got to shower. I was just trying to chill. Stop sending me these videos about Eddie Hearn, man. I mean, not like that. Y'all can send me whatever you want because we family. But it's just, my writer, shout out to my writer, Bakari. He sent me this Radio Raheem interview. Shout out to him, Seconds Out. They did an interview with Eddie Hearn, who's promoting Phil LaGreco, Amir Khan today. And more inconsistencies. Y'all gonna get that work. And look, it's a beautiful day. Why would you want me to do this? Look, this could be us. We could all just be chilling on a boat with a couple of bad breezies, some bristles. But y'all wanted this. Now I gotta give it. See? I'm like Lou Diamond Phillips. I stand and deliver. Y'all want this work? Y'all can get mad, dislike the videos. It don't matter because as long as you co-sign the wrong stuff and you get bruised and battered and proven wrong time and time again, then it only makes you look worse and it makes new media. Are you not entertained? It only makes us look better, baby. So, oh my gosh. Remember on Coming to America when he was like, I love Lisa. And they're like, shut the fuck up. They're gonna do that to me. Leave us alone, shut up. He's like, Lisa wants to go to the... What was he screaming? Eddie Murphy was screaming something and everyone's like, shut the fuck up. Hey, I'm trying to sleep. They was going in on it. Lisa loves me. Lisa. What was he saying? Y'all don't remember the movie? I'm gonna get kicked out this fucking hotel because I'm Egoveli. The boss of all bosses. Let's go. Bro, he was singing. I don't remember that. What was he singing? It's not on you. Let's get into it, man. It's a beautiful day. Y'all really want this? They said he was singing a love song. Listen. Listen. Shout out to my writer. He sent me this article. This interview. Eddie Hearn has been very... Listen, let's get into it because I don't have that much time. We got to smash the like button and make it do what it do. Eddie Hearn's been highly inconsistent with this. And it's like, it's at the point where it's laughable. It's laughable. If you don't want to fight Wilder, just say you don't want to fight him. Remember when Eminem was dissing Limp Bizkit? He's like, if you didn't want to do the song with Whitey Ford, just say you didn't want to do the diss song against Whitey Ford. I wouldn't have said shit. I would have and did the motherfucker myself. And not put you motherfuckers in it. Remember that's why if you don't want to fight Deontay Ward, dog, that's all you had to say. If you don't want to fight Wilder, that's all you had to say, dog. I would have went on, fought Dominic Brazil, and not put you motherfuckers in it. Like, remember that Eminem song? Girls, y'all just some goddamn girl. Why do they act this way? Keep rolling. Fucking pretend to be hard. A bunch of Britneys that pretend to be hard, but listen. Bro, this what y'all want? Listen. 75 likes, it's over. I'm gonna show you everything in the amount of time that it takes for this to play. I'm gonna prove Eddie, what he's saying today. I'm gonna prove it wrong. 75 likes if y'all really want that work, man. Ain't shit free. Y'all want this work? I'll rebuttal it. We'll do a decathlon, a debate. It don't even matter. If you was scared of Whitey Ford, dog, that's all you had to say. See, they trying to call the police, NYPD on me. 75 likes, smash the like, and I will prove, and we'll do a hot seat right now before I have to shower and get out of here. 75 likes, and I'll, look. Oh my God. Oh, see, I almost yanked my phone out the charger. Look. 75 likes is over, dog. Hey, if you was scared of Whitey Ford, that's all you had to say. I would have been like, cool, and not put you motherfuckers in it. I'm on my Eminem shit, on my Pac shit. 75 likes, listen. Ego Army, stand up. You guys got to stand up for what's real. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here working. I'm trying to grind for y'all. Y'all got to be real. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all the, like, the politics that go on in boxing, and then y'all flip it on me. Y'all flip it on me. Like, oh, yeah, you're fucking UK hater. What? Boxer Ego Wilder loses 4.3 in the countersuit to perfect. I mean, I'm not really worried about that right now. I'm talking about Eddie Hearn. Like, I don't care. The Wilder has more money than you and me both. So, I mean, I'm sure whatever happens, because even if you get countersued, you can appeal it. So, you know what I'm saying? We have to it's legal shit. We got to let that play out. I'm not worried about that. But they mad at me. I got different, bigger fish to fry. People, like fans, are coming at me. You know what I'm saying? They coming at me? Okay. They coming at me talking about I used to live in the UK. I got nothing but love for the UK. You know what I mean? I'm going to prove 75 likes. Y'all going to get this Egoveli work, and it's not going to take too long. Shout out to y'all. Want to do a quick roll call before this Egoveli work, or y'all want to jump into the ego? You know what? Let's do a roll call. I gotta see where I want to see where y'all from. I want to see where the supporters. I want to see where the haters. I want to see where everybody's from. Roll call. Let's go. And we got 75 likes. Keep the likes going, and we gonna do what it do. Roll call. Let's get it. Let's go. We gotta go quick because I got places to be. I'll be at the Barclay. What more do you want? Okay, we got some UKs in here. Good. I want everybody to see this. 510 Hayward, Newport News, 757 Chicago, Jersey, right? Huddersfield in the house, Chicago, Southside. What's up, Southside with it? Garland, Texas, Cleveland, Ohio, Waco, Texas, West Palm Beach, Florida, Ohio, 402, Omaha, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Shreveport, Louisiana. I see you, baby. Shout out in your lady bedroom. That's from that old Hot Boys movie. Southside, Queens, San Pablo, Manchester, England. I am so glad we got some UKs in here. Y'all got to be fair. Y'all got to be real. Chicago, Illinois, London, UK, Louisiana, Miami in this, Memphis, Chicago, Garfield Park, live from the airplane on Wi-Fi. See, they checking in from Wi-Fi. That's how you know we getting our flight miles. West Philly, Florida, Myrtle Beach, Camden, New Jersey, Brooklyn, New York City, Victorville, California, UK, London, New Mexico. I was born there. Bangladesh, man, we about to Bangladesh. We about to bang on this subject. Manchester, New York, Port City, Vegas. Shout out to Pensacola, Little Rock. All right, Egoveli time, UK. Shout out to Seconds Out, Radio Raheem. Just listen.
5 million. So why? On what basis? He has no profile.
He said Wilder has no profile.
He can't sell 10,000 tickets.
He can't sell 10.
He fights in a great fight.
In a great fight.
In America. Yet we've got another guy who's making all this money that could just continue doing that in risk-free fights and make that money. And now you're asking our guy to be in the biggest fight in world boxing for a load of risk for what? A little bit more. Like, people really fail to understand the simple economics and the reality and common sense of this situation. One guy is earning $2.5 million. The other guy is making 10 times as much. We've offered him 6 times his highest payday. The other guy's getting the same, maybe 30 or 40% more than he was getting.
Okay. Y'all wanted Egoveli? That's what you said? Shooters, I need your help. That's what you said? I'll break down what he just said. We're going to break it down like crack rock. We're going to break this down. None of that made sense. None of that made sense. I told you, like I said, like I've been telling you, I told you what the issue is. I told you what the issue is. It's the business side and the politics, and Team Joshua don't want to make the fight. Listen to everything he just said. He says, oh, you got a guy who's making a load of money. This guy's making 20 times more than... Ooh, I'm a fan. I don't care about that. I don't care what Joshua... I don't care what girls he bags. I don't care about his what shoes he bought. I don't care about his purse. I don't care about what Wilder's got going on in his personal life like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I wish the well for both of those brothers, but I don't care about financial stability in the sense of, like, I want all these fighters, because they're risking their lives, to do well, but they will do well. We know that, right? Another issue. He says Wilder can't even sell 10,000 tickets, and his last fight with Luis Ortiz had 14 and change, right? 14 and change there. So how does he know that 4,000 tickets were given away for free? You know what I mean? Because I haven't heard of anything. It's not even his event. So how would he know that? So we only can go off of the numbers that were released from the Barclay, which was over 14,000. Because when I went to the Bermain-Stavern fight, there was over 10,000 at that fight. But Eddie Hearn, he says he values his numbers and he don't like his numbers to be off. But how is this number not off when the number we have for Luis Ortiz is over 14,000, over 14K? So if he did 10K for Stavern and Luis Ortiz did more, then it's not adding up. I thought you value your numbers and you care about the accuracy of your numbers. That's one issue. Another issue is I know fighters that were at the fight, like Joey Spencer. I did an interview with him. He says it was crazy and the Barclays was lit. So American crowds draw whatever they do. UK is great. They have less sports that they compete with, whatever. But they're going to draw what they want. But Joey Spencer told me directly, and he was there because Andre Durrell was training out of Virgil Hunter's gym, and they were all there for supporting, you know what I mean, there's the team, you know what I mean? And he said it was crazy. He couldn't even hear in there. You know what I mean? So we can't compare that to Wembley or something like that. Different demographic. I used this example before. If you go in the States, what cops are supposed to do and stuff like that, it might be different than if you go to Brazil or Mexico and then how the cops, the power that they have out there. It's two different places, right? And then you saying that Joshua makes 20 times more. What does that have to do with anything? Will you not become undisputed if you fight him, right? You will, of course. Now, I got to run this back, what he said. It's crazy, people.
All this money that could just continue doing that in risk-free fights.
Listen.
All this money, why? On what basis? He has no profile. He can't sell 10,000 tickets when he fights in a great fight in America. Yet we've got another guy who's making all this money that could just continue doing that in risk-free fights and make that money. And now you're asking our guy to be in the biggest fight in world boxing for a load of risk. Okay, right there. He just said you have a guy who can make that money in risk-free fights. But nobody wants... So when Wilder said, whether you agree with him saying just another white man milking a brother, when Wilder said that Eddie Hearn was milking Joshua, then explain that. He just said, why fight Wilder when we can fight low-risk opposition and make the same money we would make for Wilder? Is that right for fans? Now, here's another inconsistency. See, I told y'all, this is some straight-up forensic files Egoveli. Y'all don't want Egoveli. I'm telling you, this is not what you want. Here's another inconsistency. Listen. He has no profile.
Wilder has no profile.
He can't sell 10,000 tickets
when
he fights in a great fight in America. Yet we've got another guy who's making all this money that could just continue doing that in risk-free fights and make that money. And now you're asking our guy to be in the biggest fight in world boxing for a load of risk. Okay, right there. Boom, got him. Book him. Listen, how you going to say Wilder has no profile and he's not making no money, and then
immediately after say you guys want Joshua to fight in the biggest fight in world boxing, a load of risk. How is it the biggest fight in world boxing if Wilder has no profile? Why would it be the biggest fight in boxing if Wilder is so unknown? Why is Joshua only making similar money if it's the biggest fight in boxing? Huh? Someone explain how that makes sense. Where the hot seats at? Y'all ain't fucking with me. I promise. I told you, I'm on my battle rap shit. How does that make sense? He just admitted it's the biggest fight in boxing, but then again, he just said Wilder has no profile. So why would it be the biggest fight? Like if you put Joshua in there with Kubrat Pulev, it wouldn't be the biggest fight in boxing. You know why? Because Pulev really doesn't have he really doesn't have no profile. You know what I'm saying? That's an inconsistency right there. How are you going to say it was? See, you got to listen to the words. And see, when you're just fast talking, you might slip up. You gotta know what you're saying. How is it? Somebody answer that logically. How is it the biggest fight in boxing if Wilder has no profile, never made no money, right? Oh my God, Ben, you in the fucking hot seat. Go. How am I biased? You said I'm biased? I'm biased? Okay. I hit like a. Hey, y'all say goodnight to Ben. Ben Jackson, how am I biased? We waiting. You got one response because I'm not going to let you take away. Make sure your next response on why I am biased is explaining why I am biased in detail. You see, you're not dealing with regular. You're dealing with Egoveli. You have one response. Explain how to the crowd how I am biased. One shot, one opportunity, like Eminem says. I just showed you an inconsistency with what he said, and you said I'm biased? Please talk about the DiBella interview. Shooters, execute him. Ben Jackson, take him up out of here. What does Lou DiBella have to do with this? What is Lou DiBella? Oh, please talk about your bias. I just talked to Lou DiBella. What are you talking about? What is Lou DiBella? Shooters, please execute him. Get him out of here. Ben, what's his name? Somebody snitch his name. Ben what? Thank you. We're not playing these games. It's the new wave. Victor Perez, $2. Hey man, when you selling those dope hats? Coming soon, man. We gotta do this hostile takeover, I see. Listen, after I just showed you that, they're gonna say I'm biased. I'm biased. Really? And then I said, you got one response, show how I'm biased. He said, talk about Lou DiBella. What does Lou DiBella have to do with this? You know what I'm saying? What honestly, what is Lou DiBella? Like, bro, you guys are getting smashed on, rode on, and it is not even pretty. This is Mayweather Gotti right now.
$2.5 million a fight.
Listen.
Oh, he deserves like 25 million. It's like, why? On what basis? He has no profile. He can't sell 10,000 tickets.
Okay, so those are two negative things. No profile, can't sell 10,000 tickets.
When he fights in a great fight.
In a great fight.
In America.
In America.
Yet we've got another guy who's making all this money that could just continue doing that in risk-free fights and make that money. And now you're asking our guy to be in the biggest fight in world boxing.
So once again, how is that the biggest fight in world boxing if Deontay Wilder is so piddly? He's not putting up numbers. He can't sell 10,000. He's brings nothing to the table. How is it? Why would that doesn't even make sense? That's like me saying Mayweather versus Pacquiao is the biggest fight in boxing. The reason I would say that because it is, and it held all the titles and the numbers. Still hasn't been beaten to this day. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the crowd that the Mayweather Pacquiao fight drew, and then how much money they made, then it's the biggest fight that we've seen in boxing. So once again, somebody answer that. The Cali Enigma, $5 super chat. Eddie Hearn fans are here to lie, distract, distort, and to deter from the truth. Man, we gonna steer everybody back on point. Somebody answer. We got to do quick hot seats because I got a fight to catch. How is it the biggest fight in boxing if Wilder doesn't put up numbers? If he's so unknown, he hasn't. He says in this interview he's been promoted like shit. He has a shitty build up. So why is it the biggest fight in boxing? That already doesn't make sense. Clement Brown, $2 super chat. Eddie Hearn and AJ is looking shaky, baby. Bro. I mean, I just refuted it easily. Once again, if Wilder doesn't sell, can't sell 10,000, okay, fine. I'll use your logic. He can't sell. He's not an A side. He's the clear B side. He has braids. This is why I make the joke. Oh, get a cool cut. That's why. Because there's all these excuses for Wilder, right? Then why did Eddie Hearn seconds later say that they want me to be in the biggest fight? Bro, look at the super chats rolling in because y'all know it's true what I'm saying. Aaron Percy, $2 super chat. You see Petvetkin say he and AJ almost a done fight. No, I didn't. Aaron Azim, $5 super chat. Thank you guys for the super chats. Of course it's almost a done fight because that's who they want to fight. Listen, here's another inconsistency. Why does Wilder, why does Eddie Hearn want to sign Wilder? I'm not staying for the fight. Of course I'm staying. I said I have a fight to catch, not a flight to catch. That's why I'm not going to be on here too long. I still got to shower and get ready. But listen, why did Eddie Hearn want to sign Deontay Wilder if he's so abysmal? If he can't sell 10,000, he sucks and he brings nothing to the table. Why'd you want to sign him? Inconsistency number 1,000. Inconsistency number 1,001. If Wilder sucks so bad or whatever, why you want Dillian White to fight him? Why were you pushing for? Yeah, I think we O2 Arena in February 3rd. Why? Well, he sucks. He don't bring no crowd. Nobody knows him. You know what I'm saying? What is Dillian White the A side? Because it's in the UK. Why'd you want to make that fight? Crazy. I wish Eddie was here for this. I want to talk to him. I'm respectful. I'm not on no like Tekashi shit. I'm not trying to you know what I mean? I just want to know. All right, we have another hot seat. You are deluded. Explain. You got one response. Tell me how I'm deluded. Name one thing that I said that was deluded that doesn't make sense so I can hopefully clarify. You have one response. I'm not mad. Like, just because, man, whatever. Listen, we're not here for that. Shooters, be on the lookout. We got some fugitives in here. See, they're trying to do anything to focus off of what reality. Oh, you're mad. Okay, I'm mad. Fuck it. Okay, now that we got that, we all understand I'm mad. I'm mad rapper. Biggie come out with an album? I've been at albums. I'm heavy in these streets. I'm the mad rapper. Cool. So, why am I deluded? Somebody remember that name. Chris Pointer. Yeah, we gonna pointer you. Chris Pointer. How am I deluded? What did I say that was deluded? I know it. See, that's the thing. You're not gonna try to use words. I'm very educated, so I know what words mean. So I know the definition of deluded. Name one thing that I said that was deluded. Okay, I got two Chris. We got Chris Cross in here. Another Christopher Adu. You are deluded. Okay, both of the Chris's. Y'all both in the hot seat, Chris Cross style. I got both of y'all in the hot seat. Explain. Why am I deluded? What did I say? Shout out to Brian NY, $10 super chat. Ego, welcome to Brooklyn. Hello, Brooklyn. Shout out to you, Brian. He's a regular. You know, they mad because we got regulars that support the channel. Hey, count to 15 and get Chris Cross out of here. He says I'm deluded, and you see they have not responded. Shooters. Chris Pointer and this other Chris Aku or something like that. What's his last name? Chris Akudu. Count to 15 and get them out of here. We clapping today. We clapping. Hey, Ego's Army, stand up. We the soldiers. This the new wave. Count to 15 and then notify the shooters when both of the Chris's need to go until they respond. They got 15 seconds, and it's probably like 13. Hey, J-Dog, don't argue with them. Don't argue with them. Don't argue with them. Just let them respond. Okay, Chris Pointer says, Ludabella, Ego watched the interview. Strike two. You said it's not the big. You said it's not the biggest fight, yet it's for undisputed championship. Fool. So I'm a fool, and you're so dumb you don't even know what I said. I never said it wasn't the biggest fight. What are you talking about? Y'all both get strikes. I'm taking all the Chris's. Crisscross, y'all both. I didn't say it wasn't the biggest fight. I've been on record saying I do think it's the biggest fight, and I think it's bigger than Canelo and Triple G because Canelo Triple G is tainted. No pun intended. So what are you talking about? I said it was not the biggest fight. Listen, they stalling. That's why they're saying stupid stuff. Count to 10 and get the Chris's out of here. Hurry up. You guys really were supposed to only have one response. What you gonna do? He's making up shit I never said. Go watch the replay. I just said it was the biggest fight. My point is this. I said if Wilder doesn't sell 10,000 and he puts up pitiful numbers and he has a shitty promoter, all these things Eddie Hearns is saying, then how is he going to say seconds later it's the biggest fight in world boxing? Hey, 10 seconds is up. Get both of the Chris's out. Who next? I'm on my Samuel Peters shit. I want who next? Who next? Step up. Okay, one Chris is gone. What about Chris Pointer? Get him out of here. This is the new wave. The new government. We don't have time for music right now. We got to play these clips. Music coming soon. Chris Pointer, get him out of here. Shooters. Is he gone? Because we can, like, he's holding up the stream right now. All right, we got another hot seat. Philip says it's the biggest fight for AJ. He says the biggest fight because of AJ. Bullshit. Because Floyd Mayweather is the biggest star. You put him in there with Maidana, it's going to do cool. Put him in there with Pacquiao, and it's going to do what it did do. Number one, it takes two to tango. You can't be the biggest fight with one person. Golovkin has terrible numbers. When he gets with Canelo, his numbers weren't terrible because it takes two to tango, despite who's the A side. If Canelo fights Liam Smith on pay-per-view, it's not going to generate what it does with Golovkin. But if Golovkin, on the flip side, fights Jacobs or David Lemieux, those pay-per-view numbers have not done great. But then you put the two together, and then it can do good. So, bullshit. We got another hot seat. Hurry up. Let's go. I'm here for the work. Today I got time, cuz. Shout out to Z. £2 super chat. Unpredictable Wilder has Joshua feeling insecure. And that was a pound, so it's someone from the UK most likely. What's the dude's name? Somebody remind me what his name is. Everybody type bullshit. He's saying it's the biggest fight because of AJ. Philip013. Hurry up, Philip. Where you at? It's not. It can't be the biggest fight because of one person. Because if Mayweather fights Berto, the numbers didn't do what it did with Pacquiao. You know why? Because although Mayweather is the biggest star in boxing, like my man just said, Vegas web design, it takes two. So the numbers would obviously be strengthened if you have a more anticipated fight. It can't be the biggest fight in the world because of one person. Why was it? Listen. Oh my God, Philip, you got to respond. I'm shooting all y'all out the sky right now. Why? Okay, if it's the #1 biggest hit because of AJ, how come AJ versus Parker did smaller numbers than Edeslandi Lara, who y'all motherfuckers say is boring, versus Jared Hearn? If it's just because of AJ, y'all getting clapped. I promise y'all getting clapped. Y'all got me on some Charlo shit right now. Y'all really do. Y'all got me on some Charlo shit. I told y'all, I'm not trying to go back to old me, but y'all got me on some Charlo shit. If it's all because of AJ, how come AJ versus Joseph Parker did smaller numbers than Edeslandi Lara versus Jared Hearn? If it's only because of one person. Obviously, it's the collective. When you get one guy who's a massive A-side plus another guy who's raising his profile and the fight's anticipated, that's how you get those numbers. That's how you achieve it. If you really think about it, they did a replay the same night of Joshua Parker, one in the daytime because it was a UK fight, so in the States it came on in the daytime hours. Then they replayed it. You take both of those numbers, and it did under what Wilder did versus Luis Ortiz. Get Philip out of here. Philip103. Ego, we get it. Leave. I don't care. I'm not here. I'm going to beat a dead horse because You get it, but there's a million other motherfuckers who are pretending. Smaller numbers where? AJ British, get him out of here. Get him out of here. Philip013. These dudes can't compete. Get these silly mortals out of my comment section. Smaller numbers. Go look it up. Joshua Parker, the real-time airing in the States, plus the nighttime replay, did smaller numbers in the States than Wilder versus Ortiz. Those are fact. Wilder Ortiz peaked at 1.2 million, and it averaged over a million. And it was like a, what was it, a 10-round fight? Strong numbers. Y'all boys are getting bodied, and this is easy work. Listen. Hold on. I'm going to shut this stream off right now. I just looked at, we have almost 300 people, and the likes are at 122. And I know there's going to be some haters in this video. Ego Army, y'all got to salute, and y'all got to stand up. We got to get them likes up, because I know the haters are going to come in full effect trying to water this shit down and distract. Y'all got to hold it down better than that. We got almost 300 people. We got almost 300 people. They emailed me about Vonis Monterosa. We got almost 300 people in this bitch, and we have less than 200 likes. Y'all gotta hold it down for the real shit. Z, Ego ain't playing. Hashtag facts. $2 super chat, and it's from a pound donation. So like I said, it's probably someone from the UK. Shout out to Z. Wow, Mini-Me just died. Vern Troyer died. Rest in peace. I just got this news clipping. Or alert. Listen, we have over 300 people. We got to crank these likes up. New media. If you're in here, you want to keep this going. Because, like, I'm sitting up here risking being late to this fight. I don't have to do all this. We can talk about this later. I don't have to do this. I've already made my point in the first 5 minutes. Y'all got to get these likes up. We got to crank that up ASAP. Because I'm not trying to be rushing and showering and stuff, missing these fights and having to pick up the credentials and all that. If the engagement is not here for this video, straight up. Listen.
Job with Deontay Wilder. So it's like, so you've got this guy who's making what, double his highest purse to fight AJ. I feel like we're getting penalised for the fact that someone's done a shit job with Deontay Wilder. So it's like, so you've got this guy who's making what, $2.5 million a fight. Oh, he deserves like 25 million. It's like, why? On what basis? He has no profile. He can't sell 10,000 tickets when he fights in a great fight in America. Yet we've got another guy who's making all this money that could just continue doing that in risk-free fights and make that money. And now you're asking our guy to be in the biggest fight in world boxing for a load of risk for what, a little bit more.
Okay. You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. 200 likes, 215, somewhere in there. Everybody type, you know you done fucked up. Everybody type, you know you done fucked up. It's very, very clear. You know you done fucked up. We need 215 likes or better.
Why? On what basis? He has no profile. He can't sell 10,000 tickets when he fights in a great fight.
Everybody type, you know you done fucked up.
In America. Yet we've got another guy who's making all this money that could just continue doing that in risk-free fights and make that money. And now you're asking our guy to be in the biggest fight in world boxing for a load of risk for what, a little bit more.
You know you done fucked up. I'm on my Bill Duke shit. Everybody keep that going. Just keep putting that until we get to 215 likes. Everyone just type, you know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. You said Wilder can't sell 10,000 in his last fight. You know you done fucked up. So what you're saying is that your star is the A side and he's the only one that's making money. You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. You wanted to sign Deontay Wilder to Matchroom, but now you're trying to act like he's so hard to sell and promote. You know you done fucked up. Eddie Hearn gonna say Wilder can't sell, but it's the biggest fight in world boxing. You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. Ah. We still ain't at 215 likes. Y'all must not really want this work. We got over 300 people and we're not in 215 likes. Y'all must not really want this work. Listen, it's 133. We got to get these likes up real proper because I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to rush to the Barclays and shit if the crowd don't want to see it. I'm trying to say this stuff be once and done so I don't have to keep saying the same points. So I'm trying to do it with the maximum crowd, maximum community. It's 4:33. Yeah, I gotta get going, man. I'm not trying to fucking miss these fights. Listen, we gonna run it back one more time. You know you done fucked up.
Job with Deontay when he fights in the biggest fight in world boxing for a load of risk for what? A little bit more. Like people really fail to understand all this money that could just continue doing that in risk-free fights and make that money. And now you're asking our guy to be in the biggest fight in world boxing for a load of risk for what? A little bit more.
You know you're fucked up. All right. So, once again, here's another inconsistency. And you know what's funny? Because none of this stuff is coming up in the interview. Like, see, this is why he's doing like one-on-one interviews and stuff like that. You don't want no round table. That's a great thing. Let's see Eddie Hearn do a round table with media guys where it's just a gang of people. Because like one-on-one is different because, you know what I mean, maybe you could say like, oh, okay, I got stuff to do. I gotta go to the podium soon. The interviews, you know what I'm saying? But do a media roundtable and say this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where it's multiple people. Because the evacuation is not gonna be the same. You know what I mean? You're gonna leave when there's 15 reporters there. Anyway, you know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up. He just said, in the biggest fight in world boxing, but you shitted on everything about Wilder's star power and drawing power, but somehow it's still the biggest fight in world boxing. Then, here, I got to run it back one more time.
We've got another guy who's making all this money that could just continue doing that in risk-free fights and make that money. And now you're asking our guy to be in the biggest fight in world boxing for a load of risk.
You know you fucked up. He said you're asking our guy to have similar money for a load of risk. But I thought it was Eddie Hearn who said that Wilder's getting knocked out by AJ in 3 rounds. So where's this whole load of risk? Why do y'all go against Egoveli? See, they called the cops on me. Y'all hear the cops? You hear the sirens? They called the cops on me because I'm making too much sense. Listen. Eddie Hearn did an interview, and he says that Joshua would knock out Wilder in 3 rounds. So where's this load of risk? Explain that. How is it a load of risk if he'll get knocked out in 3? That's easy money. That sounds like robbing the bank. If Floyd Mayweather knew he was going to knock out Conor in 3 rounds and make all that money, you don't think he would have took it? That's easy money. So what happened? This is what I'm talking about, inconsistencies. Now it's a load of risk, but you said that Joseph Parker is a tougher fight than Deontay Wilder. We just seen what Joshua did with Joseph Parker, and he beat him. I don't think many people, well, some people are disputing it, but I don't have a problem with Joshua winning that fight. Eddie Hearn literally said to reporters or in an interview, Sky Sports or whatever, that the Joseph Parker fight was tougher than Wilder. So now that you got past Parker and the world watched it, why is there a load of risk fighting Wilder now when you just said the Wilder fight is easier and Parker fight is tougher? So you just got through beating the guy, the first guy to go 12 rounds with you. You beat him. Some people said it was easy. Some people said Parker could have won. Some people thought it was a draw. You know what I mean? Whatever. But you just beat him. So you just beat the tougher fight. Oh my God, this shit is so easy. This is like whooping the shit out of a toddler or something. I need to be locked up in jail for this. Like, it's so easy at this point. My advice, just stop doing interviews. You know what I mean? Until you get the story straight with what it is. You just said that Parker was a tougher out and a tougher fight than Wilder. But now, but wait, there's more. What's that from?
It's like, so you've got this guy who's making what, $2.5 million a fight. Oh, he deserves like 20 all this money that could just continue doing that in risk-free fights and make that money. And now you're asking our guy to be in the biggest fight in world boxing for a load of risk for what, a little bit more.
But wait, there's more. Load of money, all that, man, whatever. How now it's a load, it's a load of risk. It's a load of risk, but you just said that it's an easier fight than Parker, and you just beat Parker. So then this should be easy money. You gotta do something, baby. You got to do something, baby. Now it's a load of risk to fight Wilder, but before you said that Wilder gets knocked out in 3. Before you said that it's an easier fight than fighting Parker, who you beat. So I don't get it. What's the dilly? What's the dilly? What's the dilly? Which one is it? Eddie Hearn always tells the truth in a hurricane of his lies. Cali Enigma. See, the thing is, you can't do so many interviews, because then you have to keep it together, everything you said. See, I wake up, I put my pants on like it's Charles Dickinson. He puts his pants on the same way, and just more cowbell. See, I put my pants on the same way as y'all, and I wake up and I enjoy life. And see, when you're being transparent and you're being honest with thyself, then I don't have to worry about what I said yesterday, because I know I'm not lying. I know I'm not. Some of it is like my thoughts, but I know I'm being truthful to myself. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not just out here, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm getting on here saying things I don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy for me, and that's why you see consistency. Listen, I got to work right now. Regarding Joshua Wilder, name 3 to 5 contradictions that I've said, where I said one thing and then 2 days later I did another video and I said something different. I dare y'all. I'm waiting for this. Look, I got to put you in the interrogation light. I want to hear this. So, again, when you're being truthful with thyself and being transparent, you don't got to worry about what you say, because you're saying what you say from a real place. Once again, name something that I said about Joshua Wilder, and then 2-3 days later, I backed out and said something totally different. Because I could do that with Team Joshua. I could tell you stuff that they said then. For example, Eddie Hearn himself and AJ says, "Oh, I think a Joseph Parker fight is a tougher fight." But then now he's saying it's a load of risk. Listen, they say I'm the bias king and all this. Okay, I'm the bias king. So I dare you guys right now. Listen, if somebody can, listen. Listen, we gotta raise the stakes, because all y'all motherfuckers. If you name 3 to 5 things that I said, that's how confident I am. I'll drop my fucking phone. This is my main phone. This is my phone, all my contacts. I would drop it right now. If y'all name, I put that on anything. Because I know it's not worried about it. Because I know it's not going to happen. I'll drop my phone right here. Oh, like drop it. How is me being, how is that? Hey, y'all tripping. I didn't say I was going to jump. That's stupid. I ain't jumping. I enjoy my life. What the fuck prove me wrong. I don't want to jump. The hell no. I said I'll drop my phone. Yeah, man, we got a balcony, man. We out here. Look, I'm gonna drop my phone. That's how confident I am. I'm gonna drop my phone. I can't go out there because it messes up the Wi-Fi. I'm gonna drop this phone over the fucking balcony on live. If y'all come up with 3 to 5 things that I've said that were vastly inconsistent, like I just said, for example, Eddie Hearn and Joshua saying Parker's a tougher fight, and now Eddie Hearn's talking about Wilder is he's a tough task. He's loads of risk. Where are they at? See, it's a bunch of this. There's a bunch of lip service. But see, they be like, oh, they be the first. Oh, Ego, you're still biased, man. You're fucking biased. They be the first to say all this bias shit. Listen, you can have everything in this world. Okay, on top of proving me wrong, you're going to cause me to destroy my iPhone X and throw it off a balcony all on live for y'all enjoyment. And all you got to do is prove me wrong. That's how confident I am. I will literally toss this shit off of 20-something floors. And all you have to do is prove me wrong. And I'm so confident that I know they can't. That's why I would make a bet like that, because I'm really not out here trying to destroy my equipment that I've worked hard to get. But I know you guys can't do it. And you notice nobody's calling the bluff. You could prove me wrong. On top of that, you can see me destroy my phone for y'all enjoyment. And see whatever. I don't even know what happened on live stream. I don't know if it would have Wi-Fi to the ground. I don't know what would happen. That's kind of interesting, to be honest. So I don't know if it would lose service before the impact. But they can't do it. See, I'm out. I'm getting ready for the fights. I don't have time. Like, they don't want it. Like, they go, oh, you're a buy, and I know they're biting their nails and pissed off. Fucking this ego, man. I know they mad because they want it to be wrong, but they can't prove it wrong. Yeah, man. I'm out.